I had to stop it. Okay, anyway, we on. So, good morning. Here's my Joe. Welcome to the show. I'm just gonna keep working. Make sure you say what's up. Yeah, let's do this. I'm using a 2H lead for this drawing for today. I've been using a lot of these. I'm using the heck out of these. Not so much these darker ones. These woodless lead pencils. But I don't know. I just had this next to me. I didn't even put a guard on it. Let me do that now. I'm drawing really lightly anyway, so I don't really need to add this, but it feels a little loose. But this has been really helpful in preserving my hands and my knuckles, my baby makers, ha, my money makers. Gotta keep them healthy. All right, so let's see. Breastplate. This is kind of a take on the Superman painting I did about a year ago. And I fist forward, angry face. I kind of love that love that expression, the angry face expression. So. And I love the forced perspective. So. This is the second Wonder Woman drawing I did this week. I did one on Wednesday on black matte paper. Which was kind of fun to do. I got it right here behind me. I'll show it to you. I gave her some serious 80s hair. Just gonna add some shadows. Most of this is gonna be in shadow. I'm still not certain I'm gonna do any of the inking. I've been looking at a lot of old school inkers, Kubert, especially. I have a DC War book there that I've been looking at some of their inking, but I was enamored by the Brian Bolin inking. I'm not gonna be able to match his style of inking, but that's fine. It's gonna be tricky here, drawing through the typography here. Give me 1 second. I gotta greet my family. Oh, morning, sweetheart. Let's keep going. Get the music pumping. I like this drawing to end Friday on a high note, on an adventurous note. This foreshortening is gonna kill me. I'm still not doing, or I don't know enough about the absolute version of Wonder Woman, so that's not the version I am drawing. I'm kind of stuck between the OG character, the original design, and the Gal Gadot version, just more of the outfit, that version. So I guess 52. But I really don't care. It's pretty much. Her design is pretty straightforward when it comes to those older designs. So we shall see. Therian, good morning. I'm going to be erasing through the letters, so the letters are going to be in pure white. There's some great references on Pinterest of a female punching towards the camera, which is what I'm using here. The face is a little bit more elaborate, a little bit more angry in my version, which is what I wanted. Because behind every good man, it's an angry woman shaking her fist at him. No, I'm just kidding. A lot of that stuff in the background is going to be hidden, so I'm not going to sweat it too much. I just want to give myself some landmarks for later. Well, Theory, I wouldn't say that. It's just countless hours of practice and drawing very early in the morning. But yeah, I wouldn't dog on yourself like that. Skill levels are different. Situations are different. Am I going to color it? I think so. Right now I'm only trying to focus on the penciling and maybe the inking, because I think an ink is going to be really cool. A lot of this is going to be in black. But let me show you what I did Wednesday, which is why I'm still drawing Wonder Woman. So I did this on Wednesday using gouache on black media paper. I love the big hair. That's the thing that makes me what makes me love this piece so much. That big Dolly Parton, that big Dolly Parton hair. I'm sure most people don't think of Dolly's hair when they think of Dolly, but I love me some Dolly. All the what? What's up, Nova? You tripping beans, bro. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Happy Friday. But yeah, I want to do a bit of inking. I've been doing a lot of painting, and I have more things to paint. I just want to see what I can do. I really want to go in nuts here with some of the shading and build out. So let's see. But this pencil's really light, so you know what? Why not? I might lose a lot of this detail once I start smudging. But one of the things that I was talking about the other day, I was showing a Greg Capullo book. It's part of DC's Work in Progress series, where it's basically an artist edition. And it shows his pencils, and then it shows the inks right after. And I'm just amazed of the type of relationship these pencilers have with their inkers. Like, I don't have an inker. I do all the stuff by myself. So I don't really consider or put my feelings or my skills, I don't think about them or my lack thereof when I'm drawing. Because I'm concentrating on the drawing. If I'm being selfish in that sense. Therian, I don't know. I don't know how you get a hankering to see Bart Simpson from looking at a Wonder Woman. But hey, to each his own. To each his own. Okay. But it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. But I've been doing these single portrait style drawings, graphic style, poster style drawings and paintings and inks. Hey, let me show you. Why not? But yes, I probably, you know what's so funny? I've tried drawing Bart Simpson before, or any of the Simpsons characters. Man, they've been around as long as I have. And it's the spiky hair. There's a certain, I think there's 8 or 9 spikes in his hair, and I can never get it right. Look here. Let me see. I'll give you one Dance Monkey dance once because it's Friday and I'm in a fairly good mood. Unlike Goliath here who just got his head chopped off. I might be working on this on Monday. I want to work on that figure. This is after David has slain the giant, has porked him in the head with the sling. And if you guys don't know this, the continuation of that story, or that event, David then asks for a sword, and because he doesn't have one, he uses Goliath's sword against him and chops his head off. So I was gonna work on it. I think so anyway, let's see if I can. Let me see if I can fart out a Bart Simpson here. If I remember. Always start with the eye. It's not gonna come out exact, so don't at me. Then he has like a little sausage nose. The other eye. The Matt Groening ear. You guys know about the Matt Groening ear? When Matt Groening draws Homer, is basically his initial on the ear. The M for the hair, and the G. Something like that. I don't remember. I haven't watched The Simpsons in a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The eyebrows. Sugar. Giving you the old ay caramba. Am I close? Maybe it's not his. Maybe it's not Bart. Maybe it's his cousin. I lost it in the mouth. That's what she said. That's what she said, and that's inappropriate. And maybe his cousin is not quite. You know what used to make me laugh? When they used to do Bart Simpson, like when he would have to go to church and they would dress him up and he would have his hair parted. Maybe he's a little older. A little bit, how about some. His name is Billy. Yeah. Uh, and you know what? Billy likes chocolate. They all do because they're kind of thick. Thick. You know what's going to be really great? Having to explain why Bart Simpson is right after Goliath. I think that's kind of close. No mustache. I think that's kind of close. I think I think there's something like that. Right? Yeah. I haven't watched an episode of The Simpsons in a long time. But they're so iconic. There's no way you can not know what they look like. Right? They must be the most recognizable animated figures and cartoons, second to Marvel and DC characters, right? They have to be. Worst Bart ever. That's funny. Well, there you go, bud. Billy. Alright, so for this Wonder Woman, this is why I've been doing these. Yeah, and then bam! Billy's not so happy anymore. I've been doing these graphic style, poster style drawings and paintings of some of my favorite characters from Marvel, and I haven't done any for DC, and I thought it'd be dope to do one for DC, and why not continue the trend? Wonder Woman was on my mind since Wednesday, so let's just keep going with that. Tyrion is a girl. Well, congratulations. I'm a guy. And then fix it. Oh, yeah, I should have drawn Lisa. All right, let us continue. So, I think that this is kind of developing into something a bit bigger. And because I enjoy it so much, oh, this is a 2B. All right, let's start working on some of this. This is Bristol board smooth, so I don't have to really press down a lot. It's just kind of rolls with it. What's going on, Sabo? Nova Draw says I should draw a Wonder Woman probably tomorrow. Don't wait for tomorrow for things that you can do today is what I say. But if you do it tomorrow, ha! It's gonna be awesome. Happy Friday, Sabo. Happy Friday, Nova. Happy Friday, Therian. Happy Friday, J Near. You guys celebrate? If you guys celebrate Happy Friday, make sure you let me know in the chat. I'm gonna see. What am I gonna see? I ain't gonna see nothing. I'm lying. Dude, I am exhausted. I don't know what's going on. I didn't sleep very well. Are you ready for some old man ranting? I didn't sleep very well. I have been feeling a lot like the Princess and the Pea. Any old heads remember the story of the Princess and the Pea? And if you do, can you help me figure out what the point of that tale was? All I know is that she was uncomfortable. Tons of mattresses, one pea that made her uncomfortable. Really helpful for me because Everything feels trash. All right. Get some curves. But yeah, I didn't sleep very well. I had to wake up crack of dawn today. I end up waking up early every day, but today more than usual. I really should practice more on how to render with a pencil as if I was inking. Maybe that would help me. Because I don't know how to translate some of my shading when it comes to inking. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Because my shortcomings as an inker, I kind of like hide them behind my... If it's shortcomings, is it longcomings? Or when it comes to shading, because I would rather use the side of my pencil and render it that way. So this is giving me a deja vu of an image, and I can't. You know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of the scene of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man when Flash is about to punch him in the face, and Sam Raimi does this really weird camera effect where the fist seems separate from the actors, from what's his name, Mangelano, you know what I'm talking about, from his body. First of all, he was gonna sucker punch a nerd. That's a freaking bully. And he was just like, before he dips. I don't want to fight you, Flash. I wouldn't want to fight me. Neither. You guys know what I'm talking about. Right, you know the scene I'm talking about? They're in school. Peter is about to do like his spider sense. And he sees the flies. He sees everything in slow-mo. The spitball. Toy. And props to Flash's friend that says, kick his ass, Flash. Kick his ass, Flash. Hey, Sabo, what were you drawing yesterday at, I kept going in and out of Omer's stream. Heyo. Yesterday. What was that piece you was drawing, the sucker? That thing looked cool, man. Cool. I've been looking at a lot of Bill Sienkiewicz lines, the way he inks certain things, and I'm seeing how they fit into my drawings. Not everything fits, guys. Sometimes you just gotta try it out. Some people's art style is uniquely their own, and it's okay to crib and to, let me see if that works for me, and it might, and then it might not, but you'll never know. So steal it quietly, and then if it works, hell yeah, that's fantastic. Josh Makis. You doing fan art? That looked like a cover, dude. That thing was awesome. Oh, he asked you to do a pin. Maybe I should have just waited. Well, hot diggy, bro. That thing looks amazing. I don't know how you do it, man. The perspective on the character on the bottom, in perspective, top-down view. It's your, it's those thousands of drawings you do. or have done. No, man. If nobody has said it looks good, man, shame on them. That thing looked great. We just keep elevating, brother. I was saying that the other day. This mini little community of artists, this little circle that seems to be always in there, in our orbit, in my orbit, of amazing indie artists and creators like yourself and Rob and so on and so forth, and people that I get to chit chat with, and DM sneak into DMs. It's something else, man. And just being in that orbit with you guys has made me want to get better all the time. And I see you guys and gals, getting better and expanding what you guys do and trying different things, different mediums and different styles, and it's freaking, it really is friggin' dope. Friggin' dope. There's a indie creator con happening later on this month in Jacksonville, as they say in the Spanish, in the salsa station, Jacksonville. That I'm gonna go. I have to go. I want to go. I don't think I'll know anyone there, but that's not the point. And it'll be cool to see if I can meet some people in Jacksonville. This is the hardest. Getting the angle of the eye. I want it to look like their head is tilted, so they're looking forward. If you guys are wondering about the music, this is a soundtrack, a playlist I created using Sono. And it's what I've been using in the background. I'll jam to this while I start writing my story. And I don't know if you guys do that. It doesn't have to be fake music, AI music, but do you guys use soundtracks to it? You writers or you creators? And I've been using it. I wanted to use it for this one, considering it's Wonder Woman and it's very barbarian and Amazonian in nature and fighting epic Conan style Sumerian era. I thought it would fit the theme of Wonder Woman today. It's an interesting thing, and I can understand. I always root for on the side of the creators, of the artist. But I'm not a musician. I have certain ideas. I ain't got no money to be hiring nobody. But this thing was really easy to create, and I'm not selling it to you guys. You guys know what it is. You probably see it in every ad. In Instagram. So, so if you guys have music, and I have Arabian jazz on YouTube. Hell yeah, bro. I have friends, a close friend, who's a musician, and he hasn't unfriended me. So I think I'm safe. See, I don't know. See those lines there? I don't know if I can replicate those with ink, and I might have to try it. I'll never know unless I try it, right? You don't know if you don't know what you don't know, you know? And maybe the theme of her being angry and badass is what's gonna help me pull it together. Saboteur, how was your trip, man? First of all, welcome back. And you don't gotta get too personal. But yeah, man, how was your trip? Glad you're back. Welcome back. Arabian jazz. Send me that, send me a link. Too much flying around? Yeah. How long is that flight? It's definitely several hours, right? Several. Several's 3, right? A couple? Several? A few? What's the, we'll never know. Last flight I took was to Massachusetts a few years back. That was the last time. 12 from Cali to Tokyo, then add 3 to Okinawa and 5 from Indy. Good lord, brother. You did 5 from Indy to San Fran, and then 12 from Cali to Tokyo, and then 3. Good lord, man. Ass numb. And then Hong Kong to Vietnam, back to Okinawa, back to you. Wow. Good lord, man. Getting those frequent flyer miles. That's crazy, man. I'm sure you don't want to see the inside of a plane for quite some time. You're back on it in August. P.U. Well, I hope it's to someplace nice, man. At least. Are you gonna take vacation? Is that a vacation? I know this other one wasn't quite a vacation, but a bit of both. I really gotta focus on these. Where's my head? Where's my head? On these planes, man. Did you see Frank Cho has a skeleton model that the mouth opens? He was doing a Skeletor. He was doing a Skeletor and he brought out that thing and I'm like, I want it. But I've been trying to hold myself back from spending so much money. I saw my story. What's gonna sell this is gonna be our two Tifus. I need to. Seeing I'm gonna go to this con sometime this month for indie creators. I gotta make sure I bring some stuff, man. You guys gotta help me. Any books out there on the entrepreneurial spirit? I gotta work on that. I've lost so many opportunities because I don't know how to, honestly, sell myself. And so many people with the entrepreneurial spirit, more spirit than talent, getting that stuff done. Acrylic brush pens. Janier, I have like Poscas, but I've been really focused on a singular medium right now in terms of using as my main source of creative outlet. But yeah, I've seen what people can do with those pens. I tried alcohol markers. I know it's not the same thing, but I saw a oh man, it was so dope, man. I think it was acrylic. It was alcohol markers, not acrylic. An artist on Instagram called whose handle is Debuhaso. Debuhaso, I guess, would translate into like, that's a drawing. That's a drawing, uppercase D. He did a Silver Surfer, and the way he did the shine, Oh, I got my phone here. You know what? Give me a second. I'll show you. I don't know how the heck he did it, but it looked dope. You know what? Let me take a picture of that because that looks dope. I'm all over the place, guys, because I've been really studying some of my favorite artists and their looks. Sean Cassidy being one of them. 1 sec. Can't be showing you guys the goods. That. What time is it? 20. Yeah. So it's oh, look at those. I mean, it's Copics, I think. How dope is that already? I have no comprehension for steel and metal when it comes to doing that stuff, so I'm thinking of I wanted to do a Silver Surfer. Now I'm kind of super intimidated to do it, but now I gotta. Give me 1 second. I gotta take a picture of this. If I can get my shadow out the way. Maybe I can't. All right. You worry about them running out? Do small paintings. I wouldn't worry about that stuff, man. I mean, you know what? And it's hard because I understand. I understand about not wanting them to run out, but that's what art supplies are for. I got so many pencils, so many brushes and ink and paints that, I still have my Hemi, I still have my Arteza, I still have my Winsor and Newtons, I still have my Holbein. I got 2 sets of Artezas. You gotta use them. Oh, most likely Saboteur. I'm sure it's all AI. You gotta use them, bud. You gotta use them. It's the only way. It's the only way. This is very Sean Cassidy-esque. R.I.P. Sean Cassidy. John Cassidy. Let me get his name right. Especially the mouth here. You guys do know who that is, right? Who John Cassidy is? Yeah, this is definitely what I'm jamming to. It's all AI. I'll grab my John Cassidy book in a hot second. The thing that made the guys that I've been studying so good at inking is that they don't do everything. There's some people that you see them, they straight up show off. But these guys know what they're doing in terms of form and action, that they don't have to, they just give you just the bit that you need for the story. Thank you, Jay Nair. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Happy Friday, bruh. Or broette. Dude, do that. Dude, I'm gonna call everybody dude. Have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Have a fantastic weekend if I don't see you. I will be back on Monday. hopefully, God willing, we'll all be back on Monday. And thank you for swinging by, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. I got about another hour to go here. I don't know if I'm going to be on later on today. I'm going to use my round tool. I'm going to try something different here. I made the mistake yesterday or last night, watching Portrait Artist of the Year, one of the finales for season 6, and I went to bed going, I think I could do that. I think I could do that. And my wife is such an amazing person. She's like, I think you could do that too. And I fear that she might start looking forward to like competitions. And I'm like, slow down. let me draw a face. But technically, this is what I'm doing. These are portraits, fictitious people. I can paint an angry face of myself, I think. Oh, the star. Oh, I didn't expect that to be so damn dark, bro. She do comics too? Who? Oh, the wifey? No, sir. She's an artist as well, though. She my muse. She's funny. When I showed her the prelim of this drawing, she goes, "Can you at least give her feminine eyes?" I said, "Sure, but look at her face. She's trying to kick your she's trying to kick your ass." So she was adamant. I was like, okay. Give me feminine eyes with a kick your ass face. And she started laughing. She couldn't quite do it. But I understood what she meant. So I'm trying to. I told her when I ink it, when I ink it, she'll have the base of some nice eyes. We'll see how that goes. But I thought it was funny. She used to draw, man. Things happen. You know how people just kind of. It's a weird thing drawing and being an artist. You almost have to. Some people feel like they grow out of it, or they don't have time for it. It just happens. Life happens in a way that it pulls you away from the certain things that bring you peace at times. And she stopped. We grew a family. She stopped. She was really good. She did a really amazing Cloak and Dagger. Introduced me to Cloak and Dagger. I'm just gonna draw it right over my hand. And a really cool Batman and Catwoman. I wish we would have kept those. See how unsure I am with the lines here. I always had I grew up with the understanding that lines on the female face makes them look older. So I've always tried to avoid it, but then they either come out too soft and very with no character. So how do you find a balance between the two? I don't know if I'm going to keep it this way, but I just wanted to see what it would look like if I added the lines. I probably end up going to smudge the heck out of this, but... And then how do I translate that into inks? Boom. A little ASMR for you guys, for you freaks. Let me go get that John Cassidy book. Give me a second, y'all. It's so sharp. It's so tight, his artwork. And I can't remember when I first saw his artwork. It might not have been a lot of this newer stuff. I think it might have been his X-Men run with Joss Whedon. Because some of these I don't recall. I didn't read any of his Lone Ranger or... I don't think I read any of his Blade. But it's so good. And then I think he did a Captain America run after 9/11, if I remember right. I can't remember. Sorry guys, memory bad. Memory bad. Unfortunately, in my opinion, some of the people that painted his work just, I thought that was Blade, that's Dracula. Didn't do it justice, in my opinion, of course, because look how beautiful it is in black and grayscale. Leave it that way, y'all. What's the point of adding a Photoshop haze over it? Sorry, Laura. I'm sure she's an amazing painter. Colorist, excuse me. But I just think there's such a beauty in the grayscale. What else they got? He did some with boys. Like, that's cool. I like that coloring, actually. I'm gonna stick to the left side so you guys can check out the inks. It's just really cool. Those dry brush strokes. Look at those sharp circles. So I'm more. He must be using white ink to cut some of those the blacks. I see that. I would want to really work on atmospheric smoke like that. Some of these do benefit from the color. So I'm not going to trash all the coloring. I promise. I wonder if he must be converting some of this stuff into digital. I might have to peek into his art process. This is just more of a portfolio book of his stuff. It's so good. Him and Sean Phillips. Maybe that's why I was calling him Sean. Some Doc Savage. Maybe it's airbrush. No, that looks like, I can't tell. It almost looks like smudging. That would be cool if it was smudging. But to control the smudge like that? Nice pose. Break it down. Anyway. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I love this black and white stuff. But look at the heavy lifting by that colorist. The Otto John Cassidy. So I'm getting some John vibes right there. Alright, let's just start adding some shading here. This is a, I don't like saying it all the time or sometimes when I'm drawing, but this is actually a pretty simple composition drawing. And I say that so you young artists out there, if you can make a simple piece dynamic, that's all you need. It just takes a little bit of measuring, a little bit of compositioning. I understand there's times, even for me, that I want to over render and drop lines everywhere and paint all the details. Sometimes a little goes a long way. For this piece, the most important part is her face, even if it is skewed to the right. The story in this case is pretty simple. She's as they say, about to put some hands on you. Oh, that's cool. Sean Crystal. I was watching I subscribed to it and I didn't get a chance to watch any of the videos. It's kind of old. And it's all about composition and book covers. Composition will save your artwork every day of the week, man. Every day of the week. Even on Sundays. Compositions where the story's at, where the eyes flow. Black, 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 black. Arm, body. Nobody can see that. I don't know if, yeah. Putting these, letters in first was a good idea. Maybe I can do a mix of smudging and shading and some cross hatching. We shall see. Also, besides composition, with the adding of dark values and blacks, some is too much, some is too little. How do we decide? By practicing and stealing. All right, I think it's time for something else. Here we go. There you go, we're gonna boop back to that. Maybe I could do both here. Let's see. Yeah, my background is more on charcoal drawings and that type of rendering and smudging and building values. Even though I started my whole art career journey drawing comic books, but messing with pencils and graphite the way I do now is really what hid a lot of my shortcomings as a pencil artist. And it's been really cool lately to be able to blur the two together into my own art style. I was never the greatest of portrait artists, and I wasn't ever the greatest of pencil artists, but put them together, I make an eye. I hated the term jack of all trades, master of none. But I embraced it for a bit, and I'm really trying to get out of that title of myself. Become a true Renaissance man and do everything. Considering all the convo and all of the diatribe concerning AI art and haters going to traditional and analog artists and going, it looks like AI. Show us what you do. Show us your process, and even if you still do it, meh. So you can never win. So here's something else. My Angry Man rant. Don't listen to them. If you're an analog, if you do stuff traditionally and you do it all, if somebody comes at you with that, why does it look like this? Why does it look like AI? Why does it? Tell them to go kick rocks. Go kick rocks as far as you can, and then as far as you can, and then do it again. Break your record. They serve no purpose for you. Tis what it is, yo. Tis what it is. Here you go. Wonder Woman. Manicured nails or no? No, as beautiful as Wonder Woman is, she has to have the unmanicured hands of an Amazonian. She's got to be able to twist pineapples. Give you freshly squeezed coconut juice right from the from the coconut. All right. The only thing left is the hair. I really didn't want to do all of this, but this is my my happy place. So why would I stop myself? Let's all get to our happy place. The good thing is that this pencil is not too, this is only a 2B pencil. Not that dark, so it'll probably be the lowest value. It'll be a good base. Base. For the rest of the drawing. I'm going to start from over here. And it's not too, what's the word I'm looking for? Dusty? So it'll stay that light. So I can go ahead and just smudge it throughout the whole page. I'll probably be smudging this. Well, I gotta do the tiara a lot more than this, but give you guys a good show. Yeah, it's not dark enough, but it's a good start, especially with places like the teeth and bringing out the eyes a bit. And I'm gonna just start making some lines here for highlights. I lost my line there, didn't I? She looks mad. This is right when you just told her to calm down. Diana, calm down. Alright, that didn't do what I expected. Well, I'm gonna have to do more shading in here. Work up these tones if I'm gonna try to ink and paint it later. Because I won't be able to tell anything apart. And I gotta protect these letters too. We're gonna have to put some work on that tiara. Excuse me with the nose whistle. How annoying. Thank you, sir. I got a little quiet on you. Don't go quiet on me, man. I went a little quiet on you. Which happens. I wonder what happened there. My scratchy lines look weird there. I think we're just gonna have to get bold with some of this line art here. Who cares? Switch up to a darker pencil. I tell you, I'd rather pencil than ink any day. I'm sorry, inkers. It's just true. Alright, let's get her teethus. I drew over my teeth lines. I know, man. You're so good at it. I say that as a novice inker. But I think this is gonna have to be one of those scanned and inked. We gotta do something Saboteur. Maybe you can ink something of mine and I'll paint something of yours. I think that'd be kind of cool. Have you done that when you was doing the comic with your friends? Were you doing all the art, the pencils and the inking yourself? I can't find a copy of that series. I've been looking. Villains. But yeah, it would be cool, man. Maybe we can do something. Gotta steal the Jim Lee teeth indentations. No, you handed over the inks to my buddy. So you drew it, he inked it, and then someone colored it? That's cool. How does that feel, though? I know there's some artists that be like, but I guess if it's not your book, but it's still your art, do you still have that kind of like that hang up of don't mess with my style? It's kind of weird, man. You almost gotta just let it go. That's easier said than done from somebody who hasn't done it. Now I'm getting some like Diodoto vibes here. Diodoto? Is he Brazilian? Well, you win some, you lose some, I guess, huh? See, that's cool though. To see that. I erased too much. I'm trying to. Yeah, dude. If you can, I would love to see those. Where is my red? I like bringing out all my tools just to make you jealous. Do. Uh-oh. Challenge? Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I saw some of the stuff you showed on Insta. There's some of those you won't be able to show on screen. I'm just kidding. There's a She-Hulk. Now this is messing with me. There's a She-Hulk drawing. It's very similar to this. Ooh. Did I steal it? Well, I guess you can't monopolize chicks punching the camera, right? This is gonna be on my Facebook swipe community. But I promise it's not a swipe. That's what all swipers say. I actually have a really cool watercolor. A few cool watercolors of She-Hulk. Not so many of Wonder Woman. Check this out. Where are you, buddy? Always be moving stuff around. When I was drawing the mouth here, reminded me of this She-Hulk painting I did. Oh, there you go. Some Vampirella. Not quite. Five years ago? That's an interesting jump. Gamma bomb. Somebody got a Jones for green chicks. All right, party peepers. I got a few minutes left and then I gotta go dip. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate your time. It's so early, so I appreciate you. Have a fantastic weekend. If I don't see you, I don't think I'll be back on today. But who knows? Things may change. Things change. If I can change, you can change. But yeah, there she is for now. The Amazon. Let me see if I can clear up the word here before I leave. I'll let the music play me out. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Oh, and the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. It's on Sunday, I believe. So, all the present dads out there, happy Father's Day. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope the weather's nice enough for you to be on the grill. Or get taken care of, being taken care of. I think it's Sunday, brother. Enjoy those ugly ties. Let me find out. I thought it was this weekend. It should be this weekend. Today's the 19th. Let me check. Come on, man. Yep, the 21st. So, Sabo, to you, man. Happy Father's Day. To all you dads out there, happy Father's Day. Enjoy those terrible ties and those tight socks. You know they mean well. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate you. This is Arts of the Round Table. My name is Mello. God bless you, love you, mean it. Until next time, I'll draw you later. Bye-bye.